When traced back to its source, the energy used by all living things is the sun. Only plants, algae, and some single-celled organisms have the ability to carry out photosynthesis. Biologists call them autotrophs, or self-feeders. Organisms that cannot photosynthesize are called heterotrophs. Human beings are heterotrophs, as are all other animals and many single-celled organisms. The harvesting of light from the sun through photosynthesis is a complicated chemical process with many stages, but essentially what occurs is that light provides the energy to convert water and carbon dioxide from the air into glucose and oxygen. Glucose is a sugar plants use as a source of energy. Photosynthesis actually occurs in the leaves of plants. Inside the leaves are cells with organelles called chloroplasts, and inside the chloroplasts are flattened sacs called thylakoids. Within the thylakoids are clusters of chlorophyll molecules called photocenters. Photons of light are absorbed by these arrays of molecules. 4 electrons from the chlorophyll are boosted to an excited state, and they leave the molecule. To replace these missing electrons, 2 molecules of water are broken apart, resulting in 4 hydrogen protons plus an oxygen molecule, which is released into the atmosphere. Virtually all of the oxygen in our air has been created in this way. Meanwhile, the 4 energized electrons from the chlorophyll pass through a system of electron carriers called an electron transport chain. As electrons are passed from one compound to the next in the chain, the released energy is captured by enzymes which converts ADP to ATP. Coenzymes such as NADP+ that act as electron carriers also assist in the synthesis of ATP. This ATP is used in the second half of photosynthesis. The next part of the process, called the Kelvin-Benson cycle, is carried out by enzymes located in the stroma of the chloroplast and doesn't require any light. In this cycle, the ATP generated in the first half of photosynthesis is used to build organic molecules of glucose from atmospheric carbon dioxide. This glucose is the final product of photosynthesis. Plants use some of this glucose for their own energy needs and store the rest. When herbivores eat plants, they consume the glucose stored in the cells of the plants. By breaking down this glucose, herbivores convert ADP to ATP, and this is the source of the energy that they need to survive. Even carnivores that never eat plants use photosynthesis indirectly when they eat animals that have eaten plants. In that way, all animals are dependent on photosynthesis for their source of energy.